First, you want to start by attaching the roof. If you're making a bluebird nest in 5th or 6th grade, you want to start with the left side. To drill a pilot hole, make sure your screw is going in straight. Here I am attaching the first screw. I drill it so it pokes through, drill by hand, and then push it in the last little bit using the drill. Make sure it is straight. If you need to adjust it, push it a little bit up. Then drill a second pilot hole. You want to just go into the second board a little bit. Then drill in by hand or by using the drill. The last little bit you'll need to sink with the drill. Now start with the left side only. Here you'll need 2 pilot holes. Next, put in the screws. The next thing you'll need to do is the base. The base should be about 1/2 inch from the bottom. You need it up a little bit. Drill a pilot hole from the side and screw in a screw. Next, you will put on the top or the front. Drill in a pilot hole to the base and to the side. Screw in both of these screws. Here you'll want 1 screw from the back to the base. Drill a pilot hole and screw it in. Now is time to put in your final side. If it is too tight, you'll need to loosen the front screws a bit. Slide it in. You can use a hammer to push it up so there's a gap of about 1/4 inch. Next, you need to drill 2 pilot holes. These need to be directly opposite each other. You can measure in 1 inch from the very top. These pilot holes will need to go a bit deeper. And they need to be very straight. Use the nail for these 2 holes. Nail in a little bit so it goes into the second piece of wood on both sides. Do not nail all the way in. You'll want to test it when it is like this to make sure that the bottom can pivot open. Once you know you've done that correctly, you can hammer the nails in all the way. Double check that it still works and tighten any screws. Next, you'll need to put a few more finishing screws in to make it nice and sturdy. 1 from the top, right here. This is where the entrance hole will go. Next thing you need to do is to put in 2 ventilation holes on the side. Make sure these are just below where the nail is so you aren't screwing into the nail. This you'll use a wider bit. You'll screw 2 in the side, 1 and 2, and you'll need to screw 2 in at the bottom or drill 2 in at the bottom.